Howdy, I'm Dr. Heather Eden, and I am here to talk to you about the hospitality, hotel management, and tourism major here at Texas A&M. We are glad you are here. We are excited to talk about the 3 tracks that we have in our major. So the first track is the hospitality and hotel management track. This track is for people who perhaps want to work in a hotel someday. So there are lots of management positions in a hotel. It could be a front desk manager, it could be a catering manager, it could be an events manager within a hotel. But somehow I'm wanting to work within the hotel industry or within the hospitality industry. So that could also include restaurant management, and it could include destinations like an amusement park or some other tourism destination that they want to work for. Then we have the event, tourism, and recreation management track. Now, in this track, this track is for people who want to study event management. So that includes weddings, but it also includes conventions, conferences, and it could also include event venues. For instance, if you wanted to work at an arena, that could include sports events, but it could also include concerts and music events and exhibits and trade shows and things in that realm. The recreation side of this track includes things that would fall in parks and recreation management at a city level, but it could also be a private enterprise. It could be someone who is offering camps, different kinds of camps for kids. That could be a sports camp, or it could be a summer camp kind of a thing where they are offering recreation programs through their summer camps, or it could be summer camps that are based in a specific area, like maybe they're learning a specific sport, or maybe they are learning about a specific topic. It's also the business hospitality track. So this is the 3rd track. This is for people who kind of want to own their own business. So they are interested in being an entrepreneur and having their own tourism business. So that could be a hotel. Maybe you want to buy a hotel or an inn of some sort. It could also be that you want to have something that's at a destination where people come to you and you provide a business to them. So maybe that could be a tour, that you want to be a tour guide and have a tour guiding business. It could also be if maybe you wanted to have a recreation business, like a tubing business when you go tubing down the river. It involves a myriad of different options, but that is geared towards people who might want to own their own business within the hospitality industry. If you think about what careers we have that are options in this industry, there are a lot, and it's a really broad industry. But we've talked about the 3 different tracks and kind of their specialty areas, but just some general careers to give you an idea of jobs that would be available are any in hotels, convention and visitor services, or convention and visitor bureaus, like you see at normal towns or at visitor bureaus when you visit a new town, event venues and sports venues, weddings, conferences, conventions, and different kinds of events associated with that take different programming and different options. And people in our major work in that industry as well. There's also the park management side. So that could be a city park for parks and recreation, but it could also be a state park or even a national park where they are a park ranger, or where they help with the programming of things that go on at the park. Maybe there are some learning opportunities. Maybe there's some tour guides that help people and that show people around to different parts of the park. That all falls within our major as well. And then we have the hospitality entrepreneurs, like I talked about before, those who want to own a business. And then there's the recreation and sports side, where people may work in camps with youth. They may also work with specific sports and specific recreation opportunities at places like a local city parks and recreation department. So it includes a large amount of things. It could be sports involved, or it could be other recreation options that they offer there for the parks and recreation department. And that gives you kind of an idea of some of the careers that we offer. Through this major, we also do some different kinds of learning opportunities. So we try to go on different field trips for some of the classes. Some of those could be local. We also have options to take a class that is a traveling class. So maybe it's a field trip class where you're traveling out of state. So that could be perhaps going to Disney and participating in the Disney college program and learning how Disney does their hospitality and their customer service. There's also options that maybe you could go to a specific destination in the US and get some behind the scenes tours and understand how they operate and learn how they manage different destinations. We also have education abroad opportunities where our students go internationally. They travel internationally and they learn about a specific topic. We just had a group that left yesterday for Fiji and Australia, and they'll be gone for a few weeks studying different parks aspects and in Australia and Fiji. We also have a group that is currently in Switzerland who is studying event management, and they are working and volunteering at some global events to learn how other people put on events that are different from how Americans put on events. We have a group that was also in Qatar in December for the FIFA World Cup. So this group of students went and volunteered at the event. So they were there for numerous days of the World Cup, helping to manage that event and learning about global event management and sports event management on a really large scale. We offer this and lots of other opportunities through our major, and we hope that this is something that will appeal to you. So we hope that you've learned a little bit about our major and that you'll want to come in and join us in the classroom. Thanks and gig 'em.